Thank you for coming back to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up, please leave your comments, and please subscribe. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. I really do appreciate you so much. Thank you. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. There's a lot of good stuff I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out greatly on YouTube. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when we make another video. Okay, really? Are we going to get another fourth stimulus check? We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But first, y'all, Joe Biden did it again. He done something that we never thought we'd see. He created zero inflation. Or at least that's what he says. He came out and said zero inflation for this month. Okay, that's all well and good. But we've seen how they lied about his approval ratings. We've seen how they lied about the jobs report. We've seen how he lied about just about everything that he ran for office on. So why should we believe him on this? Zero inflation. I mean, have you been to the grocery store lately? Have you been anywhere to buy anything lately? Zero inflation? Come on, Joe. Even you know better than that. I mean, just because inflation didn't grow, that don't mean we didn't have inflation. We still have plenty of inflation out there. And it's still going to be there for a long time because you don't know what you're doing at all. You're like a kid in a candy shop, in an ice cream shop, waiting to get your next triple chocolate chunk ice cream. Zero inflation? Come on, Joe. That's funny. Oh, did y'all hear? Joe wanted that Green New Deal so bad, and he was giving rich people that could afford electric cars, he was giving them an on-the-spot rebate of $7,500. Well, that's no longer the case because Ford has announced now that on their electric truck, they're going up $8,500. So actually, that part of his Green Deal is garbage because it's not happening, because Ford is going up $1,000 more than what that incentive would be. So try again, Joe. Okay, right now Joe Biden is going to South Carolina for a beach vacation because the beach home that we paid for, the privacy fence and everything around it, that's not good enough for him. He's got to go somewhere else for a beach vacation. Y'all, I can't fault him too much for that. Because I really believe he does need a vacation. Did y'all see him trying to put his jacket on after getting off of the plane? He could not find the hole to put his arm in. He was just like a child waiting for mommy to come help him. Well, mommy came and helped him. And she was having trouble guiding his arm into the hole for the sleeve. And then he dropped his sunglasses. She had enough of it at that point and walked away. He's just like a child, and Jill's his mommy. Okay, is a fourth stimulus check coming? Y'all, with everything that's going on right now, all these other YouTubers are coming up with all these scenarios of how we could get a fourth stimulus check. I have been telling y'all forever, do not listen to these people. We are not getting a fourth stimulus check. It is not happening. We have one or two people talking about it, but that's all they're doing. And really, they're talking about it to make them look good because of the midterms is coming up. They want you to remember that they thought you needed a stimulus check. They're buying your vote, and they will never actually pay for it because the stimulus check is not coming. So y'all can listen to those other YouTubers lie to you, or you can listen to me tell you the truth. It's totally up to you. It don't matter to me either way. But I will not lie to you. The day that I have to lie to you to get you to come to my channel is the day that I'm closing my channel. So A fourth stimulus check, it's not coming. It won't be coming. And I can almost stake my everything on it that it will not come. We have seen our last stimulus check. Y'all, thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. I really do appreciate you. Please comment. Let me know what you think about this, and let me know what you think about the fact that we're not getting a fourth stimulus check. Let me know what you think about the fact that Ford has went up to surpass that buy-in incentive that Joe had for the rich people buying these electric cars. I mean, because if you can afford a brand new Ford electric vehicle, that big truck, if you can afford that, I'm sorry to tell you, you are rich. Okay. Now, let's talk about the IRS a little bit. The IR and the S. The IRS will now be going after the little people, the people that's under $200,000 a year. And they will be doing it with all of this new money that they've got. And they're tripling the size of their workforce. But they say they're going after the people that frauded the PPP program. That's great. If they frauded the PPP program, they need to be caught. They need to be thrown into jail, because that money was for the American people that had businesses. The businesses was facing closing down, and in order to keep them open and pay their employees throughout the pandemic, they got the PPP money. Well, now I wonder, will they go after Mitch McConnell and his wife? Because they took PPP money, and it's not disclosed, but it's between $350,000 and $1 million they got. And you know they're not hurting a bit. So, will the IRS go after Mitch McConnell and his wife? Probably not, because they're the upper crust. They're the elite. We're just peasants. Y'all, there was a flood of fake businesses pop up for this PPP money. A lot of businesses popped up, and they was claiming to be farmland, but they was on beachfront property. How are you going to farm anything on beachfront property? Those people deserves to go to jail. They was actually buying mansions, nice cars, jewelry, big vacations. They was doing all this on our dime. But then the people that really needed the help couldn't get the help. But those people that didn't need it, they got rich off of it. So, let me know, did the PPP money help you or help your employer? It must have really helped Mitch McConnell and his wife. But hopefully the IRS will go after them like they're supposed to. Y'all, this PPP money, I didn't get any. I had a couple of employees at the time, but I didn't get any because I didn't need it. A lot of businesses didn't need it, but they took it anyway. Now, if they had a business and used it for the right purposes, whether they needed it or not, that's fine. They done the right thing with the money. But I'm talking about these people that didn't need it. They created a business that they didn't have before the pandemic. They just created this business so they could get the PPP money and then live large on the American taxpayers' money. Now, with that being said, people that defrauded PPP, you need to go to jail. But I'm kind of mixed on this, because I've always been the kind of think that you don't need welfare, you don't need food stamps, you don't need all of this help if you're young. Just get a job and take care of yourself. But I'm beginning to change my way of thinking about that. If the American people don't take that money, whether they need it or not, whether they qualify for it or not, if the American people don't get that money, it's just going to be sent to another country to fight a war. So I would rather see the American people get this money. Even though it would be wrong for them to get it, it would still be better than sending it to fight a war that's not our war. Okay, now, Donald Trump. You know his mansion was raided. And the only thing that they can find in those boxes, because those boxes already been gone through, so the only thing that they can find is whatever they put in the boxes. The FBI agents would not let the Secret Service that was at the mansion, they would not let them be in the room when they was searching. They would not let them record. In fact, they made them unplug the security cameras so they wouldn't be recorded. Why was that? What was they hiding? What was they doing? Only time will tell. But in any case, with all of this stuff that they've done to Trump, Trump came out a stronger man, because this stuff can backfire on them. And because we got people now on both sides of the party line that are, pissed off about this. And they have every right to be. Because just think about it. This has never been done in history to a president or an ex-president. It's never been done. So if they can do this to an ex-president, to do it to me or you, that would just be a walk in the park. They wouldn't even have to think twice. And it's coming. They're going to be able to do that. You mark my word. If we don't stand up in the midterms, we're history, folks. The midterms is the only thing we have on our side right now. If we do the right thing in the midterms, then we can get a president in 2024 that can get something done. But if we don't do the right thing in the midterms, we might as well keep Joe Biden in 2024, because nothing's going to happen either way. It all depends on what we do in the midterms. Y'all, I love you all. Please sound off in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about all this stuff. Watch the video that's popping up here now. That was yesterday's video, and I do need the help, so I'm begging you, please watch the videos. And I will say it like I've always said it. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for those elected employees in Washington that we are going to fire in the midterms. I pray to God that happens. Say a prayer for everyone around the world hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Just know I love you all. Until tomorrow. Ciao.